Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know everybody love to talk about financial literacy, and people love to talk about circulating the black dollar, and that is a great thing. It really is a great thing. I mean, everybody else does it. You know what I mean? Every community circulates the dollar within their own community. But this is the step that we are missing. Okay, and a lot of us aren't talking about it. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about it, but this is what something that I think we need to understand before we even go out and to talk about circulating in the community. We need to understand how important it is to circulate the dollar within our own family. Yes, I said that, and I know I'm talking about if your family is on the same mindset, everybody got the same mentality, and they're doing things the right way, and everybody has the same understanding. I'm not talking about the trifling ass cousin that won't pay you back and he's taking advantage of the fact that y'all are related. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about if you get on the right mindset to say, I'm going to treat my family with the utmost respect, and I'm going to do good business with my family on both sides, on the giving end and the receiving end, because now we're talking about reciprocating. Now let's say, okay, I'm a parent and my children are at the point where they're up and grown and they want to go to college, or or just moving out. All right. So if I'm in a position, and I'm just using this as an example, if I'm in a position, I would want to say, okay, what city you want to live in, or where are we going? And I would buy a house or a piece of property in that city where my child is going to live. And or let's just not even take it that far. Let's just say they're getting started, all right, and they want to move out. Okay, well, I got a piece of property over here. Why don't you go stay in that? All right. Now I know with our culture, we like to say, "Well, I got it out the mud. Ain't nobody give me nothing." Know what I'm saying? Because we look down on stuff like, okay, you're staying at your parents' property. I'm not saying you're staying there rent free. You're going to live in this property, but you're going to pay me rent. Also, that's how you circulate, because you benefit from it. You can pay rent while you're living in this property. Okay, so you're paying rent for a property that I own. You're my child. Part of the money goes to paying off the loan, or if I bought it free and clear, the money is just going to come straight to me. You know what I mean? So it's total profit. But this is where we circulate, right? When I pass away, who inherits that property and who inherits all the money that they paid? Chances are I saved the money. Or I took your rent money and I put it in towards some type of dividend fund or something like that, to where the money's actually making money. And who's going to inherit that? You will. Now, the difference between, if you do that with your parents or with a family member or something like that, that's different than if you go and rent from Joe Blow or somebody that you ain't never seen before. You know what I mean? You're giving money to a company, and whoever owns the company, you ain't never laid eyes on them. And they're stacking the money that you are paying them, and somebody else is benefiting from it. Their children are going to benefit from it. So that's why I'm just saying, like, I think that we have to start taking a step. Before we start even talking about circulating the money in our own community, we have to learn how to get the mentality of circulating it in your own family. And it doesn't necessarily have to be property. It could be, if you know that your little brother sells candy, patronize that. You know what I mean? Or help promote that. You know what I'm saying? Just anything. You know what I mean? Like, hell, if you got a family member that's a dentist, go to their dentist office. And if you the dentist, please don't mess up your family teeth. Okay, please don't do that. If you got a hotel, you know what I mean? If you want to take your side chick to the hotel, use the hotel that your cousin got, you know what I mean? So we can circulate the dollar. That's all I'm saying. Patronize, and then when you are the person who owns whatever, if you have the business, if you're operating the business, then you should treat your family just the same way you would treat them as any other customer. Give them the best service. Make sure that your family wants to come back. I'm just saying. Circulation starts within the family, and then you can move to community. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.